What's up, all my she bosses? This is Dixie, and I am coming to you with our She Boss series on breaking down the power hour. Today's we are talking about follow up. This is one of the other income producing activities within our She Boss Power Hour, and follow up is absolutely crucial. You guys will see on here that we put to follow up with at least 10 potential brand ambassadors and customers every single day. Now, this is one of the most important things that you can do in your business, but it is one of the biggest things, one of the number one activities that most people don't do. So I want to talk to you a little bit about some statistics so that you guys will think about this when you're like, I don't want to message that person anymore. That person's probably annoyed of hearing from me. And I'm also going to give you guys a bunch of ideas on what follow-up means to me. And then as I'm talking about it, if you guys get some light bulb moments, comment them below so that as the team jumps on and the team is watching this, they can get the comments as well and they can see ideas of what you're doing for the follow-up. So my camera is a little off, but it's gonna have to do. So you guys, let's talk about some of these statistics. It usually takes about 50% of the time that you are going to get a sale is after the 5th attempt. So I want you to think about that. It's not going to be the first time, second time, third time, fourth time. 50% of people saying yes is going to come after about the 5th attempt. Sometimes it can take a lot more than 5 attempts, but think about this. The average person in the sales field, so it doesn't matter if it's us, we do sell products. So we are in the sales field, salesmen, whatever. The average person gives up after 2 attempts. So think about that. If 50% of people are not even going to consider it until after the 5th attempt of you following up with them, average person is quitting after the 2nd attempt, they're losing out. They are letting their business go without even trying. 44% of people only try one time. They only try to follow up one time. I mean, that is a huge number. That means people are not actually trying, right? 92% of people give up after the 4th person has told them no. We are going to get a ton of no's. So many times people are going to say, no, not right now. No, the time's not right. No, I'm not interested in the product. And we cannot let the outcome distract us from continuing to go forward. I talked about this on another live. You need to marry the result and marry the action and divorce the result. So it doesn't matter if people tell you no, just check them off, go next. Don't take it personal. It's not that they don't like you. So keep going forward. 3%. So as you guys are following up with people, think about your market, everybody that you're connected with. Only 3% of those people are ready to buy. And then about 56% of those people are not ready to buy. And 40% of them are poised to begin, possibly they're not quite sure yet. So think of your market. When people are telling you no, 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 those are not the 3% of the people that are possibly interested. So when it comes to following up, this is absolutely crucial for your business. If you're not following up, you are not going to have a business. Now, this is one thing that I teach my team all the time, and I want you guys to write this down in big letters, and I want you to think about it every time you post, because we were talking about starting new conversations when people like and love on your posts and how you can get into conversations with them. This is one big thing that I talk about, is you cannot post and pray. It's absolutely not going to work. And what I mean by that is a lot of times people, when we learn to go from the offline world to the online world with social marketing, we post and then we just pray somebody's going to reach out to us. And I know there's been a lot of screenshots dropped in the 90-day run of people saying, look at how amazing this is. This person never would have come to me unless if I reached out to them. Like a lot of you are seeing this happen where they've been stalking you forever, but they never said anything until you got into their inbox. So please do not post and pray about it. You need to follow up with at least 10 potential brand ambassadors and customers. Here's my idea of a follow-up though. You are not always going to follow up with, are you ready to buy? Are you ready to join? That's not always going to be the case. The way I like to consider follow-ups is yes, you are at some point going to have to ask, are you ready to start this journey with me? At some point, you have to ask that black and white question. You can't always beat around the bush. You will be able to figure out when it's time to ask that question in a follow-up. But yeah, Amanda here says no doesn't mean no forever. And yes, reach out. Some people are afraid to comment. People are afraid to comment. But what you need to oh my gosh, sorry. Coughing here. Now I lost my train of thought. Do not post and pray about it. These are my ideas of follow-up. Yes, a follow-up, of course, black and white is going to be getting in their inbox and asking them if they are ready to start the journey. Now, you can word it however way you want. These follow-ups could be when people tell you, hey, maybe check back next month. Or if we're starting a new challenge, or if we have like new promotions. You guys, we have a new promotion going right now where you can follow up and say, hey, I haven't heard back from you, but I just wanted to let you know, I just wanted to drop in here, let you know that we have a site-wide promotion that's starting tomorrow. That's a follow-up. That one's pretty direct with following up in order to get a sale. Sometimes you have asked that person 3 or 4 times, you followed up, and they have yet to respond. So you want to know what I do so I don't feel like the biggest spammy butthole? Because I've sent like 4 messages. I open up Messenger and there's all these messages from me and they haven't responded. Follow up is getting your name and your face in front of them again. So how could you do that? You can go engage on their page. So if you have a list of prospects that were interested in the products, go engage on their page. Jump up to their page and comment on something on their page that they had posted. Because what's going to happen is you'll be like, oh, Amanda just commented on that. I remember I was talking to her about weight loss. I forgot about it. I'm going to reach back out to her. You never know what might trigger them to reach back out to you. So maybe it's you jumping over to their page and giving some love on some of their posts. Maybe it's you just giving love in a message to them and just say, I'm just dropping in to wish you, to hope that, I'm just dropping in to wish you a beautiful day. It's easy as that. You're not selling to them. You're just sending them some positive vibes. It could be re-ATMing them in the group. So you're not necessarily getting into their messenger, but like we have this promotion that's up in the group. And even if we don't have promotions, if we have before and after photos that are in our whole wellness approach, you can go re-tag them. Because let's say that Mel, we've been talking and talking and talking, and I know that she wants to lose 40 pounds. And then we have a photo of a lady that lost 40 pounds. I would go tag Mel and I'd be like, hey, hon, just thinking of you. This story just resonates with what your goals are. And I thought that you would be inspired by it. So that is another way that you can follow up with them. So you can follow up by ATMing. You can follow up by just wishing them a good day. Follow up by going and commenting on something that they posted on their page. You have to get creative. Now, there's no wrong or right way on how to follow up. It is just you getting creative and finding ways to get your name back in front of them. Now, posting on your page is not going to get your name back in front of them because only about 10% of people on Facebook is going to see what you post. So you have to be direct in their face. Go into their Facebook page, going into their messenger, re-ATMing them on stuff that is in the whole wellness approach. Same thing if it's for the business. If it's somebody you've been working with about the business, you can go re-tag them in a story that's been shared in there and just say, you know what, I thought that maybe you could resonate or you could relate with this woman's story. It's so inspiring. So as you guys are jumping on, I would love to hear if there's other ways that you guys follow up with people other than a direct message. Are you ready? I also, though, you guys don't be scared not to ask them if they are ready to get started. Also, something else that you could do, I like to bring a lot of humor into it. So let's say that you do open up Messenger with your prospects and you have a bunch of people, I mean, you've sent 4 or 5 messages and they have not responded. I know Diane has done this one before. There's a funny meme that has like a well and it says, well, hello. You know, there's a lot of different like memes and GIFs that you can use to be humorous about it. And it's not that you're calling them out, but see, I try to keep my posture. So if somebody ignores me, I will throw a GIF in there to kind of hold my posture so that they know that I know they read my messages, but they're ignoring me, but still bringing some humor and light to it. There's one with Jim Carrey. I'll have to find it, but it's like Jim Carrey looking in the eye hole and it's looking around and he's like saying, well, are you there? Like, where are you? So you can get really humorous with dropping memes and GIFs in messages to people that have ignored you as well. And then also another way to follow up with people, let's say that you have a referral post up from a customer, or you have a referral post up from somebody that is not yet a customer, but they were trying to earn credit points. All of those spoon posts, I know there's a training in this team page. Hopefully you guys can find it. If you guys find it, maybe tag me in it. If not, I will try to find it, but it's about saving posts to your collections. It was a video that was done by Kylie and Casey, but anytime a customer or anybody of ours does a spoon referral post for us, what we do is we go to that and we save it to a collection called Spoons. And the reason we do that is because then we have this album that we can go to of all of these spoon posts. So for example, another way to follow up for the promo that we have going, or just any, in general, you can go to those spoon posts, pull it up, go down to the very bottom and comment on it again. Because if you comment, it's going to pop that back up into the news feed of that friend. Everybody that has commented on it is going to see your comment, so they're going to be notified again. And so is that friend that did the referral post. So that is another way of following up. I mean, even if it's a customer that made the post, you have all these potential prospects that have commented on there. So if you go comment, that is a form of, it's like an indirect form of following up. That's the way that I look at it. And Amanda says, I feel like referral posts are where it's at. I've had 14 go up in the month of starting. Yes, that's called the loop system. You do a referral post, people comment, you get them set up on product. As soon as they order, you get them to set up a referral post. You continue to loop this process, because every time you have a referral post go up, I want you guys to think of our world as a universe. You have you and you have your market. You have your world of people. But if your friend posts, there's another universe that you just tapped into. You just tapped into their market. You have another referral post go up. There's another market that you tapped into. These are markets that you would never have gotten into before. So the referral posts are the best ways to expand your network, to expand your prospects, to get new leads. So use those referral posts as a way to follow up as well. So you can go comment on them. You can even go look at all of the people. So if you comment, you guys, that's an indirect way of following up. But if you go to the referral post, and you can do this for your posts that you've done too. If you've done a before and after photo, you've done weight loss stories, posts that people have commented on saying, I want info, what is this? Give me the details. You can go follow up on those posts too. So what you could do, the indirect is commenting on them. The indirect is going to each person and messaging them and be like, hey girl, I just wanted to check in with you. We have some amazing promotions. Never did hear back. Let me know if we can get your sexy back with some discounts. You guys, there's a lot of scripts. You can go to the units to find the scripts. Remember, use those as guides. Don't copy and paste. People will sniff it out. People will know it's not you. Use it as a guide. But those are also other ways that you can follow up. And Amanda also says she has added many people who were skeptical to the whole wellness, and now they're going back to her. Yes, you guys can't skip those. Those are the basics of the business, you guys. And if you skip like the most fundamental things in the business, your business will crumble. So it's just like with the baby. A baby has to learn how to crawl before it can walk, has to learn how to walk before it can run. If a baby tries to run before it's learned the other things, it's just going to crumble. So the foundation of this, like that we talk about all the time, we have this power hour that brings everything together. But the foundation that's going to hold this up is you doing that loop system with referral posts and you ATMing. If you forget to do those fundamentals, the business is going to fall apart. You have to add people to Whole Wellness, because look at it this way. If you have a bunch of people in Whole Wellness or in 𝗙cie brand ambassador, and let's say that I go post my before and afters, or Amanda goes and posts her before and afters, if your person gets that notification, that is an indirect form of following up. But you'll never know if they see it, but it's still a way that the system is going to work for you. The system, when people are posting in there and tagging in there, all of your leads are going to continue to get fed information without you having to do it. So if you skip the step of adding and tagging people in that group, you are skipping a huge step in your business, and your business will not excel. So when you are doing these posts and people are saying, I want info, what is this, what's going on? you need to make sure you are adding every single one of them to the groups, no matter whatever one it is, business or if it's products. That way they are in there and they're going to be indirectly exposed to all of the products, to all the results, and continue to get information without you have to spoon feed it to them every single time. So you guys, real quick, real easy. That's all I needed to talk about. Follow-up is not hard. I think we make it hard. We make it harder than what it needs to be. You just got to get creative, jump in, find ways to follow up, send them the message, send them memes. This is all I have. If you guys have ideas, feel free to drop them below so other people can see them. I'll be back tomorrow with the next step of our IPAs with the 𝗙cie series on the breakdown of the Power Hour. Take care, guys.